a switch to BioBurb and Akashi as we get further into bracket for top 8. Also, just wanted to remind everybody that this event is powered by StartGG, who contributed a $1,000 pop bonus to this event. Really generous of them, so thank you, StartGG. And let's see who makes it into top 8. Let's go to game 1. We're starting to forest floor. Seggo and Xaro. Oh, and Olympia. All right, Workshop.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of those characters that really excels when you have good fundamentals, and Seggo definitely has the fundamentals to back it up, so it'll be interesting to see how this match plays out.
Yeah, Seggo, I think, Seggo's played around with a lot of characters, but, like, I've only ever seen Arcane from Xaro, so I'm wondering if, like, there's some translation with, you know, kind of knowing more of the cast here. That's a really good helicopter kick right there into the first stock for Olympia, walking away with 75%, and we are just catching these neutral interactions against Xaro.
Yep, but Xaro answering right back with a good back air string, only sour spots, so that makes it easy to confirm into that up air. I mean, that's going to be the scary thing. Both of these characters have really good combo strings on each other, so it's really going to come down to who can get more neutral wins, I think.
Yep, and now similar, you know, we're seeing crystal placement versus puddle placement, and having that be just something for the opponent to think about. Oh, okay. We actually got out of that there with helicopter kick. Oh, but there's the parry.
But the down special able to get out of the puddle placement there. That actually armors through multiple hits of the bubbles. That is good to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. You'll learn more things here. Nice, catching the helicopter kick off the ceiling again. We saw that up smash start that kind of disadvantage chain. Really good stuff to Seggo. 119% though, so like Arcane can put this away like really quick with Xaro. But
at the same time, the amount of combo strings coming out of Seggo here to rack up this damage before finally losing the stock to a down strong, definitely going to help set up Seggo for a better situation here on the final stock.
Yeah, now just a little bit more respect here as we get in the last stock. But Seggo oppressive with some of these Olympia interactions, winning neutral. And just, you notice how Seggo really likes kind of under that platform. It feels pretty comfortable. We can find those kind of low to the ground pop-ups that put Xaro in a disadvantage here, especially if we get too high in the air. Oh, up strong from platform. Don't even need to kick you there. Really good first game from Seggo.
Yeah, I mean, once you're put into that gem that close to Olympia, you're just asking to be up strong. So good awareness of Seggo of where Xaro's going to be in order to be able to set up that situation. So Xaro going to have to find a way to answer back here as we go into Game 2.
Game 2, we're running it back. Yeah, Olympia definitely feeling like a character that I think Seggo wants to play a lot more of and move towards this being the solo main. And especially, you know, we certainly have the talent for it, taking these games off Xaro like that.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, just the amount of kill power behind Olympia as well is really what makes her scary, because I mean, we saw how early those helicopter kicks were killing off the top.
Yeah, and it feels good too. Like, that's fun.
Yep.
It's super fun to hit. Not going to quite do it right there, but pretty even percents.
Oh, and again, just trapping them in that gem.
Ooh,
but not going to be able to find that final hit, but waiting for them to come back down on the ground with that up strong.
And Crystal right there on puddle. Like, we know Xaro's options right there.
Yep.
Really good stuff from Seggo. And I love that even after that, we didn't go for the kick in that last exchange. We kind of waited for Xaro's like immediate option, like if they're going to try and react, so that we could find that kill. And now, yeah, Seggo is just absolutely mopping Xaro right now.
Oh, but just barely missing the timing on that gem crash. But still, the amount of stage control and aggression coming out from Seggo here is really going to be setting the tone for the rest of this set.
And that parry into up strong, especially, you know what percent that's going to kill. It's fantastic. It's kind of like this kind of aggression that we're seeing, that we've seen in a couple other matches today.
Yep.
But 130%, and we're not phased. Yeah, that's
there we
dead.
go.
But I love that Seggo's playing like you're at zero. Like, I don't care what percent I'm at. My goal is to rush you down. I'm going to get you way into that corner, and that is the game. Oh, we didn't even get a hit on that second stock. Seggo's Olympia's. Wow.
I didn't even know you could confirm off a side B like that. That is incredible.
Yeah, you're seeing like Seggo kind of go off stage with these side Bs, just so confident in, like, Seggo's just kind of labbing and playing with Olympia. Really good stuff. Just, yeah, I hope this inspires folks to pick up Olympia. Good character.
Yeah,
it's a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely played her before. Definitely fun to play. interesting neutral to say the least. So it'll be interesting to see what options Xaro has going into Game 3 here, choosing Merchant Port as the counter pick in order to just stop this momentum, because right now this momentum is monumental.
For sure, especially against somebody like Xaro.
Yeah, and that's another thing to think about. Like, yeah, Seggo is definitely up there in the top 10 players, but this is the third best player in the game right now that they're going up against Xaro. And they are known for just dominating online tournaments, so to be able to get this kind of a lead in a set on Xaro, that is huge.
Yep, I mean, it was game 1, and we're seeing kind of somewhat of an early stock coming from Xaro, though.
Yep.
So we might see some good I mean, there's a reason why Xaro's as good as he is. We might see some good adaptation here. Yeah, Seggo not necessarily kind of finding that first hit like we've seen before, just kind of trying to dance around Xaro's Arcane. Nice catch on the roll, though, and up smash, not going to quite kill, but now... Oh, we were going for the kick. Yeah, we were going for the kick.
Yeah, it's like you're up that high, you know that there's going to be that helicopter kick coming.
And I love that. That does it, yeah. I like the side B. You notice how Seggo has the opportunity, Olympia, with part of the recovery mix-up, where you can place it. You can either go to stage, or you can kind of bump into stage, like you just go below it, kind of like some, I don't know, like Ike and Smash Ultimate, for example.
Yeah.
But that's a really cool mix-up right there. But good string from Xaro into an up air, going to take that stock. And Xaro got pretty confidently in the lead here. Pretty consistent lead.
Yeah, definitely seems to be doing a much better job of just controlling the pacing and just avoiding a lot of the boxing that Olympia wants to do, because we see Xaro playing off of these platforms a bit more, trying to just go for the tech chases and not really overextending too much where they can.
Yeah, and I mean, that side B recovery, you can go all the way into stage with that if you want to mix up like that. And into the kick, and it's going to put you right off the ceiling. It's just, there's nothing you can do sometimes. You just get locked into it.
Yep, Seggo still in a precarious situation here, but at the same time has Seggo on their winner stock, but that parry going to create an opening for Seggo Xaro to say, Seggo, you're not going to get that chance. Yeah,
that side B is interesting, because even if you see the Olympia, I mean, Olympia's, you could still consider Olympia new. So you could, well, unless you're like a workshop fiend. But, you know, you see the side B charging, and you think you're going to react to this well, and then you still get blasted by it. But, so that just, like, goes to show Xaro really good skill right there for timing that parry, which put into that last stock. So good stuff to Xaro.
Absolutely, and that keeps Xaro's winner side run alive here, so we're going to have a Game 4 situation between these two players, and it's interesting to see how this is developing, because it's like, after that Game 2, it felt like the ball was firmly in Seggo's court, because that was a very nice 3-0.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when we saw at the beginning, Seggo was absolutely running the board, but Xaro, gentle reminder to Seggo that, you know, Arcane is not to be trifled with, so...
Yep. I mean, it's interesting finally getting to see more top-level gameplay between Olympia and other characters, especially as we go into Game 4 here, getting the Creatures of Aether variation of the Air Armada stage.
Yeah, the Diamond Grove. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like the guy in the background. Yeah, but it is Air Armada, so I'm also terrified. But, yeah.
That is true.
Good early damage
helicopter pick on this stage. Holy cow.
You have to be so confident to hit that. And you notice that... You've noticed that Seggo's been doing that so well, like off stage, like the trying to find that falling up air. Not going to quite do it right there. But these helicopter kicks that put you right into the corner where it's certain death. If you miss that, you're in a lot of trouble, assuming that your opponent knows how to optimally punish it. But good parry and up strong there, going to take the first stock. Xaro only 70%, and not too many explosive opportunities for Seggo like we've seen the very beginning of the set.
Yeah, I mean, Xaro been doing a relatively good job of just playing right out of the range that Olympia normally wants you to be at in order to be able to find the openings. But there we go, Seggo finally finding the opening, pulling that trigger on the helicopter kick, but not going to find it, unfortunately.
Nice parry there from Seggo. I thought we were going to see an up strong, but maybe not killing there. And Xaro comfortably up a full stock here.
Yeah, and now make that 2 stocks.
Yeah, we just know that pop-up. We know, I mean, Olympia at 100%, we kind of know where that's going to position them for the follow-up with the up air, and Xaro's hitting it.
Yep, there we go. Fair going to send Xaro way off stage. Nice placement on that crystal, because that covers any high recovery Xaro could have done. So it lets Seggo know there's going to be a lower recovery there to cover.
Yeah, and Seggo kind of like waiting for that puddle recovery. We're kind of playing around that too. Ah, didn't even need the helicopter kick right there. Good conversion, and way to take out that first stock. But uphill battle for Seggo for sure, as Xaro is running this one.
Yeah, and this is definitely going to be difficult to overcome against a player like Xaro because they definitely know what they're doing. But that parry going to give Seggo an opportunity here, try and get that kill off the top, and it does. So that evens things up a little bit, but there's still that percent deficit to worry about.
Yeah, that parry is the X factor for sure, because especially if Seggo is able to get that conversion pretty consistently, and depending on the spacing, you find that helicopter kick, and it doesn't matter what percent you're at, if you get far enough out in that corner. Oh, that down smash trying to follow up with the up air, not going to quite do it. 120%. Seggo now find that up air. Wow, that was tough. That's tough. Found that down strong, and 2 up airs to get blasted with. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, just the amount of pressure Xaro was putting on there once they put Seggo into a disadvantageous position is definitely putting Seggo on notice here, because there's only so much you can do as Olympia to get out of a situation like that, because as nice as the down B can be, it does take a little bit of time to get out, and it does make you a little bit more predictable as far as what you're going to do afterwards, because you can either just hold it or go left or go right. So you got to be careful with what options you're using to try and get out of that. But Seggo's going to have to find some option to slow down this momentum Xaro's built up here going into Game 5.
Yeah, Game 5 situation now. So we've seen really good stuff coming out from both Seggo and Xaro. Seggo, a lot of just explosive interactions, but Xaro, we're seeing this kind of more steady consistency. Maybe we can see Seggo. Yeah, this is all you need. You got a helicopter kick. Not going to quite do it, though. Percent just a little too low, but that is exactly what we need to tighten this up and get this set going. If Seggo wins this set, I have to buy the soap, I guess.
Oh my god,
gosh, good up air.
Like I was saying, you use that down B, there's only so many things you can do out of it.
Absolutely.
There we go. Finally calls out the repeated dash attacks.
Oh, and Xaro gonna die from that. Yeah, no, because Xaro didn't move in percent after we saw that helicopter kick attempt. So obviously that forward strong wasn't going to put you off the edge. I thought that Xaro was playing that pretty well, but unfortunately losing the stock there kind of evened it out.
Yep. And here comes the bubble trouble.
Yeah, but good spacing from Seggo here, just kind of like dashing away and around Xaro, but getting caught with that puddle. I'll catch ya. Oh, just under it.
Yeah, I mean, for Seggo, they really just are looking to try and find some way to get that confirm into the helicopter kick. Sometimes you just got to throw it out raw, and that is a huge opening for Seggo right now. Yeah,
getting those crystals hit, because we don't see that often against Xaro here, but to find that is super good. The helicopter kick, that's quite a distance. Yeah, that is a distance that some people don't plan on, and that's going to take that stock, and we have it answered by Xaro with another up air.
Last stock for both of these players, even percent, and Seggo looking to try and create an opening with a crystal crash, but Xaro able to weave out of it, but Seggo's still on the hunt here.
No way! Oh my god, what a crystal hit right there. Clip that one. Oh man, that was Game 5 too.
What was that, like
so much
45%? 45% or something?
It was like a 15-second stock. Oh my goodness, Seggo coming explosive. Like I said, we saw that consistency from Xaro, like we always see, but that this Olympia explosiveness coming from Seggo. We got to buy the soap now. You want to smell like Olympia,
so.
I guess you got to buy the Seggo soap. So Seggo moving on in an upset over Xaro. That is, oh man, that is a solo main for Seggo if I've ever seen one. I think that we're going to see Seggo go the distance with Olympia.
And on the flip side, loser's side is really starting to look like a minefield, because now not only do you have Xaro down